Welcome back. Earlier in the show, we talked about the special qualities of merino wool and how to care for it with fashion expert Janice Meredith. And she's back now to talk about different fabrics and how we need to care for them in different ways. So they're all special. Janice, do we need to treat all fabrics uniquely when we're washing?
Yes, but there's definitely some common themes. It's not about just throwing everything in the washing machine and dryer and separating it from dark and light. It's got to be greater than that. But for the most part, cold water is your best friend. So cotton is, we're going to find it's probably our most common, and it's a breathable, natural fabric. We find it from t-shirts to denim. It does take up a lot of water to create cotton, but caring for it, we want to just watch the shrinkage. Thankfully now we've progressed that most cottons are pre-shrunk before they're fabricated, so you can ease back on that, but still keep it washed in cold water. You can use any amount of detergent, a normal detergent. But I'm finding that actually we can probably cut back on detergent use actually, and that can ease the care of the damage on the fabric. Also, you want to, when you're drying it, hopefully your dryer has a cotton setting, which means it's going to dry less and lower, so we're not going to add to any more shrinkage there. As well, hang it up as soon as it pulls out, because hot cotton will totally wrinkle. So this is not a leave in the dryer for and get dressed pulling your clothes out of the dryer sort of thing. Next is linen, and that's made from a flax plant. So again, a great resource for the environment. And it's great for the summer because it's very breathable, but it wrinkles crazily. So that's something that people kind of shy away from using it. Also, when you're washing it, it uses a lot of water. It absorbs all that water, so you can't put as much into your washing machine. So keep that in mind. And when you're ironing it, you iron it inside out and use the steam setting, and then you can get it back to its crispness. Also, what's happening is we're seeing a lot of hemp fabrics, and again, that has a really high yield production, so we're using smaller plots of land to get more fabric from it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really absorb any dye, so when you are washing it, you have to keep it in the whites and the darks because it will bleed quite easily. Hang it up because it will, again, the dryer is just going to shrink, and it's really, really scratchy, and you can't break that scratch out of it. You can't use a fabric softener to get it out of the way.
Now, linen is wrinkly, but I thought the whole point was that I didn't have to iron it because it's supposed to look all wrinkly.
That's absolutely your option, but I know some people that they're trying to get you that way, but I know people still just simply can't embrace that wrinkled look.
I hear you. I can. I want to talk about synthetic fabrics now. How do you treat them?
Okay, well, those are especially with care. So cold water, again, they're great in the sense that they can resist, they're so coated that they can resist a lot of stains, but every time you wash it, it actually, the chemicals from making the fiber actually go into our water system out of the washing machine. So that's something to be aware of. And they have huge static issues. So you need to either use a fabric softener or static sheets or your balls, because that's going to make a huge difference. Again, cold water to wash it with. A hot dryer might permanently wrinkle the pieces. So again, just on a cool temperature or a shorter amount of time. And as soon as it comes out, hang it up and you can help yourself out there.
Janice, thank you so much for those great tips. And I know you say pay special attention to our workout clothes as well. So thank you for that. Good information there to get our clothing lasting long.